This week on the Xtreme Bass Angler from beautiful Algoma, Ontario, monster smallmouth bass from the Whalesback channel. You want another reason to come to Brennan Harbour? How about that? The red-eye shad makes bass mad. There we go. Big fish too. Oh boy. Look at that. Oh boy. The Xtreme Bass Angler is presented by Go Fish in Ontario, Strike King Lure Company, St. Croix Rods. Come on, fishy, fishy. There we go. Smallmouth in Brennan Harbour. Put the power poles down. There's my first fish off a new bucket list. Brennan Harbour Resort on the famous Whalesback channel off of Lake Huron. I say that's not a bad start, eh? Spinnerbait first thing in the morning, 2-pound fish to start my day. Wow, you talk about having fun. I think this is gonna be a blast, man. You know, anytime I can fish somewhere new, somewhere exciting, especially in Ontario Lodge, I'm happy. Let's let this fish go. We get any big ones, we'll take some pictures and then let them go. Ready, fish? Ready, fish? Ready? Go on. Second or third cast, fishing on a shoal in about 7 feet of water, surrounded about 30, 40 feet, and look around. There's nobody here, just us. Me, you, and the millions of you watching. But hopefully today I can get some good fish to inspire you to potentially pick up that phone, get on that email, call these fantastic people at Brennan Harbour for the breathtaking views and the fantastic fishing that Ontario has to offer. Let's regroup, get my composure back, catch some more fish. Yeah, here's some choices when you come up to lodges and stuff like Brennan Harbour. I would use, especially when I'm fishing for smallmouth, spinnerbait to help you find fish. And if you got a little bit of wind blowing into different areas like rocky points and shoals and things like that, definitely spinnerbait to help you find those most aggressive fish. If it's calm, topwater, or a slight ripple, just enough to break up the surface of the light penetration and stuff, you have to consider the Strike King KVD Swim and Shiner. The best of both worlds. It catches northerns, walleyes, big, fat smallmouth. On a little shaky head, 10-pound fluorocarbon line, set back hook, and see how it sits like that? That little body does everything, and it's so simple to use. You just cast, let it fall. As it's falling, that tail's still creating action. So it's almost like fishing live bait. There's one right there. Oh, good one too. Wow. Put those poles down. Whoa, look at that size eyes. Look at that bass. Wow. That's a good one right there. Boy, look how they stay down too. Wow. Awesome, awesome fishery. Holy cow. Look at them stay down. Boy, they tough. Tough, tough fish. Here he comes. Whoa. Whoa, he's a big one, dude. He's a big one. He's almost a netter. That's big. Oh, lordy, lordy. Look at the size of that bass. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Look at that. You want another reason to come to Brennan Harbour? How about that? That's high 4, maybe 5 pounds of smallmouth bass off of Lake Huron. You know what? This fishery has the small lake feel, but has the Great Lakes size fish. Look at the size of that fish. Look at the belly on it and stuff too. Just a gorgeous smallmouth bass. We're gonna put him in the live well. Man, you are making my morning. And we're gonna take some pictures and we're gonna let these fish go. Totally have all the respect in the world for them. I had that first fish on a spinnerbait. I saw 2 more chasing it, bumped it. I pick up that little Strike King KVD Swim and Shiner, and it's just on a little shaky head. Real simple stuff, but it's got that little vibrating tail thumping. When they see it, they don't play around. They just eat it. My heart is thumping as much as that little tail. Get back in position, hopefully catch a couple more like that, and I don't know how it can get any better. Seriously, let's go.
Hi, my name is James. Myself and my wife Casey run Brennan Harbour Resort in Spanish Ontario. Brennan Harbour is a great place to come. It's a multi-species hot pot of walleye, northern pike, muskie and smallmouth bass. It's a great family fishing resort. We offer full American plan, evening meal or just housekeeping packages. We have great rental boats, 18-foot Lund outfitters with 50 horsepower Yamahas. We have a 1,000-foot sand beach for the kids. It's just an amazing location to come and spend your time. We have 9 cabins and they range from 1, 2 and 3 bedrooms. So we can accommodate any size group that you're looking to come on vacation with. We open up in the middle of May, which is the same time the walleye open at the Spanish River. Now we're located at the mouth of the Spanish River, which dumps into the Whalesback channel of Lake Huron. The Spanish River is the most productive walleye spawning grounds in northern Ontario. So come spring, those walleye come flooding out of the river, straight past the marina, and straight into our bay, Bushwell Bay, which is the mouth of the Whalesback channel. Northern pike, muskie, they're here all year. Bass, as you'll see from Karl's show, just amazing. From middle of June onwards, you're going to catch some real trophy-sized bass as well. So if you're looking for a great fishing wilderness destination, please keep Brennan Harbour in mind. For you, your family and friends, you won't be disappointed, and hopefully you can be out on the boat catching some of the fish that Karl was catching this week.
That little front blew across about an hour later and it got crystal calm. I threw the swimming shad right on top of the rocks and stuff, nothing. Picked up that little striking KVD splash. I think second cast on that edge where the weeds taper down, bam, another big smallmouth. Yep, oh boy, another horse. Holy cow, another horse. Oh, I'd say that's a horse. The drag there. Come on, fish. That's why I'm using that braid. I think he's got it pretty good. Get him to these rocks out of that weed. Put that popper just on the side of his mouth. Oh boy. You don't want to rush him. You got braid. Let that rod fight him out. Coming to the net. And he is now in my Fravel net. And he is another giant. Is he as big as the other one? I don't know. And that's how we do it right here. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful smallmouth bass? Look how dark he is. I got him first thing in the morning here, right on top of the shoal. Picked up that KVD splash and that new little baitfish color. And look what decided to eat it. Just a little boop, boop, wah, boom. You saw the rest. I'm gonna go in there for some pictures. But I mean, if that's an indication, the size of fish at Brennan Harbour Resort in Algoma, man, you've got to get here. When you come to resorts, you say to yourself, man, you know, your wife, your best buddies, you're going to make memories for the rest of your life, seriously, because it's just so enjoyable. They got American plan, you can bring your own food, they got rental boats, guides, like it's all here. It's just turnkey. You just show up, you can actually catch fish off the dock, but it's all ready to go. You know, and the best part I like, seriously, to catch those big fish, the potential, is it's small water. You just think, okay, I can see everything I want to fish. But connecting out to Lake Huron, you have the opportunity of those big Great Lakes fish. So forage, and they're just mean, big and mean. They're a whole different breed than a lot of those smaller inland lake fish. They're just a whole new breed. Big, fat, they're used to eating forage that's fatty. They come in here to feed. They put you and I on them. We catch them, kiss them, take some pictures, and release them so somebody else, or maybe you next year, comes back and can catch them. Regroup one more time, and let's see, man, if God's gonna be good to me and catch another one. Let's go. You ask why you want to come to resorts? Look around. I'm the only one here. That's it. Only one. Fantastic, man, this place. Got so much water, and yet you have areas all to yourself. Think about it. In this world of 95 billion people like ants on top of each other, and look at Ontario. Nobody. Almost feels illegal. Feels like I'm doing something wrong. That's what Ontario is. It's got the spots for you and I. And catching big fat bass. Doesn't feel too, oh, it's just a nice fish. Oh, Lordy. Just gorgeous fish. Gorgeous fish, man. Let them fight. Get out of your system. Oh, you ate that little bait, didn't you? You wanted that thing, huh? Oh, I see you wanted that. To get that out of you. Come on. Get that fight out of you. Don't want to grab you when you're all messed up. And you all ready? You all ready? That's why you got to have those long nose pliers when you come to places and you fish smallmouth or treble hooks. You don't hurt the fish. Don't hurt your hands. Kiss, catch, and release. Go on, bye. The Extreme Edge, presented by Strike King. Okay, on this segment of Xtreme Bass Angler, I'm going to show you a technique and a bait that I like to find fish, catch fish, and just makes them outright mad. It's the Strike King Red Eye Shad. And it's got that unique shad body and the VMC hooks, two combinations that track fish and put fish in the boat. But Strike King just came out with a brand new color called Oyster. Now the lake I'm fishing in Northern Ontario has a lot of smelts and alewives and stuff like that. So the fish are very accustomed to anything that has that white, silvery, back, pearl finish and stuff. And yeah, you can use anything under the rainbow from red, fire tiger, gold shad, doesn't matter what it is, chartreuse, to get those reaction bites. But sometimes matching the hatch as close as to Mother Nature, what they naturally eat, is the best course of action. And for me, the brand new Oyster, it's got some pearl iridescence, a little faded dot on the side the fish can key in on. And if I don't want to use that, another option is the pure white with, again, a little black dot. It's just something for predators to key in on. One thing like baits with the Red Eye Shad, you can just find fish fast. Put them out, chunking and winding, chunking and winding. Not a lot of effort. Once in a while, like a little twitch, let it fall, rip it, stop it. So many different things you can do to provoke strikes. And it's really just one of those baits you can just buy off the shelf, take it to your favorite lake, cast, chunk, and just reel in. Yep. Oh boy, a pig too. Look at that. Oh boy, eh? Talk about red eye shad, huh? Talk about red eye shad. Look at this. Oh yes, that's what that red eye shad can do right there. Look at that, hey? There we go. There's that red eye shad, boy. Catching fish like healthy Northern Ontario smallmouth, but it's that little bait. The loud sound rattles, the chambers. You can fish it vertically, horizontally, any which way, but it catches bass just like that. Gotta love it. Let's let them go. Ready, fish? Go on. Something about that bait where you can just cast it out, chunk it and wind it. It's easy because anybody can do it, you know, but just different ways. Cast it out, let it sink a little bit, retrieve, stop, twitch. You find your mode, what the fish, the activity mode of the fish are, aggressive or not, and you'll catch them with a red eye shad too. As for my rod, I'm going to use a St. Croix Legend Tournament Bass, and it's one of the Bass series. It's a 7-foot, 8-inch medium heavy power with moderate action, and they call it actually the big cranker. I want to have a rod that I can make those longer casts, but still have the sensitivity and the strength to set hook when I have to. What I'm throwing that on is Gamma 12-pound edge fluorocarbon, and I've got a little cross-lock snap. Real simple. You can say, oh, terminal tackle, why don't I just use a leader and stuff? Seriously. With a little cross-lock snap, I can change baits, change colors, change even the size of the red eye shad. Very simple, very quick, but it gives it so much action. Like I said, when I cast it, I can let it fall. When I rip that thing with a little cross-lock snap, it's all over the place. With a knot right against a line tie, it just hasn't got the same erratic action. But with a little cross-lock snap, when I rip it, stop it, jerk it, it goes all over the place. It wanders, it walks, it hunts actually. It's just a crazy little option, but think about that. That little cross-lock snap is an option in size 2, and just hook it up inside a line tie. Make sure it's locked in, and there it is right there. The little Strike King Red Eye Shad in oyster color on a cross-lock snap. Gonna catch me some smallmouth bass. Strike King Red-Eyed Shad. The Red-Eyed Shad has incredible action and features some incredible paint jobs. Premium hooks, 3D eyes, unique shad-style body, and free-floating rattles to give you the best action and sound of any lipless crankbait on the market today. Retail price $5.99 US. Visit StrikeKing.com. I'm looking for boulders, rock, pea gravel, logs, weeds, anything that potentially can have a fish on it. And here's something I'm going to show you. Listen to this, okay? To you and I, that sounds pretty loud. Just think how loud it is to a bass underwater. We all know that water transmits sound far a ways off, but smallmouth, when they're feeding, they are just like dirty devils. They're just looking around for crayfish, perch, smelt, whatever it is, something opportunistic that they can eat. And when that rattle gets their attention and those red beady eyes turn around and see it, well, what they see is the little red-eye shad by Strike King. You know what happens? They eat it. There we go. Big fish too. Oh boy. Look at that. Oh boy. He done a good one. Red-eye shad, boys. Look at him right in front of the boat, shaking his head all up around. He don't like it. Beautiful fish, man. Red-eye shad, dudes. Does it catch them or what? It catches them big too. Look at that. Tell me that's not a beautiful fish. Right there. There, he just popped off. Thank goodness for that Frable, huh? But look at that. Now you believe in the red-eye shad? I told you, boy, that little oyster color just kills them. Let's let them go. Right here. Come on, fish. Thank you very much. But I'll see you next time. Strike King Lure Company, red-eye shad, oyster, doesn't matter what color they are. Pick up the red-eye shad because you will catch them too. Closed captioning of this program presented by Sportsman Protein Shake. So moving around to different areas and all of a sudden the rain comes in. You believe it? So, you know, it's fantastic. That's one thing about being at a resort. You can go in for lunch. You know the fish aren't going anywhere. So go in for lunch, come back out, they change up, the temperature rose a bit, put on those shorts and shirt and go back to the same point. And what happens? I fish all around that point. I look to my left and think, okay, well, one last dash cast right on top of the rocks. I cast to the rocks. I didn't even engage the reel. All of a sudden there's weight. What happens is that little tail, when it's falling, that fish is on there to feed. And right away, one of the biggest fish of the day. Wow, as soon as it landed, it's a good one too. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, another big black one. Oh my God, dude. Right on top of the shoal, dude. Beautiful Brennan Harbour fat bass. Most times that hook finds its mark. It's got a good spot. Oh, he's big too. Holy cow. Unbelievable. As soon as it landed, don't go into that boat. Oh boy. He's big. He's mad. He's getting a little tired. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, he jumped into the net. Look at that thing. Does that beast make our day? Look where the hook placement is. Just in the corner. I told you these baits are incredible, man. Right on top of the shoal. Look at that. Just an absolute gorgeous example of smallmouth bass on the Whalesback Harbor off of Lake Huron. Man, I love Great Lakes smallmouth, especially when they come in lakes like this, inland lakes, as part of the resort here. Let's put them in the box. We'll let her go. But look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous fish? Man, I love these smallmouth. Just love them. Do I go to one more spot? Or do I say, you know what? Do I have a nap before I have dinner? Like I tell you, lodge life, man. You got to do it. You just got to do it. Bucket list. This place here, Brennan Harbour, is one place to put on your bucket list. You know, you pick going down south, keep your wife happy, your girlfriend, your buddies. But you want to have a trip of a lifetime that you always remember. catching kinds of fish like that right here. Algoma, Ontario. Go fish in Ontario because it's catching and it is so addictive. You just keep coming back year after year after year. Well, my friends, that concludes my day. I can't even explain how much fun it's been to come here to Brennan Harbour Resort off of Lake Huron. Another place I've never set sail, never launched my boat, never fished. It's a bucket list place, and man, did it ever provide me with some memories for the bank for the rest of my days, and hopefully for you too. You want a place to come on up, catch some fish, have some great times with your family and friends and the whole deal? This is it right here. Whalesback Harbor on Brennan Harbour Resort off of Lake Huron. Come on down, catch some big bass, have some fun with your friends. But remember, tell them you saw it on Xtreme Angler TV. And when they write my name in stone, you know what they're gonna say? It's like that song by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. See you next time. Brennan Harbour is exactly what you've been looking for. Visit them at brennanharbour.com or call James and Casey at 1-888-231-1199 or 705-844-1136 for the bucket list trip of a lifetime. The Xtreme Bass Angler has been presented by Young Steel's Ford Lincoln, Gamma Fishing Lines, Rage Tail Soft Baits, Interstate Batteries, Top Gun Marine. Visit us at fishextreme.com. Watch us, like us, follow us, see us.